Shalom, 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 Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakal Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And then this lesson is going to be, you're going to see the downfall of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're going to see black black culture. You know, this is what the kings and the princesses of the earth have become, man. You know, the Most High said his silver has become dross, right? You know, you're gonna see this. This is sad, man. What the children of Israel have fallen to, man. You know, I'm gonna just let it speak for itself. But before I get it, because I don't want this to be too long, man. This sickens me to my stomach. This is why Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to put 2/3 of the nation of Israel out, man. The Most High is gonna, destroy 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man, because they are evil as hell, man. They don't give a damn. They're nothing but a bunch of degenerates, man. Right? This is Jeremiah chapter 2. I'm going to start at 18. And it reads, "And now, what hast thou to do in the way of Egypt, to drink the waters of Sihor? Or what hast thou to do in the way of Assyria, to drink the waters of the river," man? Because each and every time the children of Israel go under the rulership of another nation, they drink of what? The wine, the philosophy. They drink the wine. What is the wine? The philosophy and the ways of the heathen nations, man. Or they just full, and it always end up bad for us, man. Verse 19, "Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy power," man. This is a sign of us forsaking the Lord, man. It has become a culture for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to disrespect Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man, to do everything contrary unto him, right? So the Most High said, "Thine own wickedness shall correct thee." Right? You think the Most High is putting Israel to death because the Most High just feel like it? No. The Most High is doing it because of Israel's wickedness, man, as you're going to see here in this video. And it says, "And that my fear is not in thee," because children of Israel don't fear the Lord, man. These so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans nowadays, they don't even believe in the Most High, man. They don't give a damn about the Most High's counsel. They don't care about the Bible. Some of them be ready to shoot you, stab you, fight you, just for bringing out the Bible, man. Just for bringing out the scriptures, just for reading. Right? It says, "Saith the Lord, the Most High of hosts." Right? So, hey, we're going to play this, and you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about, man. This is the culture, right, that's glorified, that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are into, man, heavy. The children of Israel, man. So check this out, man.
It was another weekend of violence in New York City. Police were called to more than a dozen shootings.
3 teenagers were killed in separate shootings. One victim just 13 years old.
Police say this shooting was gang-related.
Violence just needs to stop. Get the guns off the streets.
We just got to get together, make the neighborhoods better.
This was one of 4 deadly shootings in the city on Sunday.
The Bronx has a serious problem on their hands. Similar to Chicago, young angry teenagers are walking around the streets toting guns and hunting each other down. New York has some of the strictest gun laws in America, but this still doesn't stop anyone from getting their hands on firearms, even kids not even old enough to drive yet. In New York, juvenile suspects are sent to family court instead of being prosecuted as adults, so these teenagers are able to commit violent crime after violent crime and then be let back out on the street with little to no punishment. With laws like that in place, the subject of today's video became possible. In today's video, we'll tell the story of a crazy 5-day span in the Bronx, New York, that saw young teenagers from rival gangs gun each other down back to back to back. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. If you know anything about the Bronx, then you know that it's a war zone. The drill rap scene in the Bronx has blown up in the past couple years, and it shined a light on all of the different gangs beefing with each other and all of the violence and mayhem this beef has caused. Some of the main gangs making noise in the Bronx and the drill scene are the OGs, YGs, DOA, and the OY. The OYs are actually from Harlem, but they primarily beef with sets in the Bronx. The story of this video centers around the beef between DOA and the YGs. DOA, made famous by the rappers such as K-Flock and
Take Final Cut Pro to the next level with the ultimate bundle, just $99.
All right, back to it.
Flock and consist of people from multiple hoods such as Rayway and Sevside. Another hood that shares a lot of the same enemies as DOA is Third Side. There are multiple YG factions in the Bronx. There are the YGs from RPT, such as the rappers D-Thank and Bando. There's the YGs from Mott Haven, such as the rapper Use G's. And there's the YGs from 800, also known as 80, such as the rappers Nesty and Assassin. In a crazy week in the Bronx, the bloodshed would get...
So you have an idea why I read that, what I read, you know what I'm saying? In Jeremiah. And you see it, man. This is an exact reason why there were over 500 to 600 rappers dead, right? In 2 years, man. This is the reason why, you know, Israel fell as a nation, man. One of the reasons, man. This is a problem, man. And you see these kids, these kids are a lot of them are no older than 21, man. They're 21 and under, man. Like the brother said, they can't even get a license yet, man. A lot of them, they can't even get a license, but they can get their hands on a gun to go kill their brother, man. So you see why the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has to come on the nation of Israel, man. Because our nation is out of control, man. We go in on the women a lot, but, you know, the men of our nation have become degenerates, man. So let's get this word degenerate, right? Degenerate.
Degenerate.
Degenerate. It says, having lost the physical, mental, or moral qualities considered normal and desirable, man. Right? So they don't have any morals. Their mental state is just, you know, demonic. Right? And physically, you know, they're just on the decline, man. They smoked out. They're dealing with all types of drugs, and their body is broken down. You know, it says showing evidence of decline, and that's what the nation of Israel is going in. 2/3 of our people are declining more and more, man. This is why the Most High left a remnant, right? That's going to be saved out of here. When these ninjas come back in the kingdom, they're gonna all be in their right mind.
Get out of control and
right? They're gonna all be in their right mind. But just looking at this, man, you can see why Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna off 2/3 of our people, man. Because you niggas and all you do is kill each other, man. You're not ganging up to go, bring it to these other nations who are oppressing you each and every day. You show them the utmost respect, man. What, you want to go all the way across town and kill your brother, man? But hey, that's due to the curses, right? Let's get the curses real quick. This is Deuteronomy 28, right? Deuteronomy 28, verse 54. And it reads, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother. Because at one point in time, we were tender and delicate toward one another, man. We love one another, right? We would ask, how you doing, brother? How the kids? How the family? You need anything? Right? Can I help you with something, man? Hey, you straight? You got food? But now what? It said his eyes shall be evil toward his brother. So now their eyes evil toward each other, man. They hate each other with a passion, man. This has become a sport. This has become a sport for these ninjas in our nation, man. Right? You can't talk with these kids, man. They're very emotional, right? They're raised in these single mother households, right? A lot of them ain't grow up with a father, so they look to the streets and the gangs to be their father, man. And look at the result. It says, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave, man. So you got that going on throughout all our brothers, man, from young to old, right? Beating on their women, leaving their kids, killing each other. This is going on a day-to-day basis, man. And this is why the Most High is going to eradicate 2/3 of our people, man. This is why. And it's a sad look, but we see why the Most High has to do it. Right? Right? Salakia. Salakia, 1 minute. One minute. Bear with me, Israel. All right. So you see why the Most High has to get rid of 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. Because these are the niggas that want to do you harm, man, for no apparent reason. You look at them funny. I mean, you look at them too long. They like something you got on. They run up on you, man, with these damn masks, right? With these damn masks. Usually it's a black one with these damn shades, with the all black, take your life for nothing, man. Right? But the Most High got something for these types of jakes, man. So I'm gonna read that again. Jeremiah 2:19. Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy God, and that my fear is not in thee, saith the Lord, the Most High of hosts. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. For of old time I have broken thy yoke, right, and burst thy band. So the Most High disconnected himself from us, right, a while ago, a long time ago, man, right? Why? Because of acts like this. It says, and thou saidest, I will not transgress, right? And we beg the Most High, please remove us from this tribulation, from the conditions we in. You told the Most High you won't transgress. When upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest, playing the harlot. Once the Most High delivered us, what we did? We went back into serving these other gods, man. We went back to being wicked. We went back to turning our backs on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Right? Now we don't put the laws in our minds, man. We don't look at our brothers and show love, man. We show hate and no mercy toward our people, man. So this is why the Most High is going to bring judgment. Let's continue.
Multiple sides would take losses.
New this morning, a deadly shooting in the Belmont section of the Bronx. Police say a 19-year-old man was shot in the head on Prospect Avenue near 181st Street around 11:30 last night. He was pronounced dead at St. Barnabas Hospital. The victim's name has not been released, and there are no arrests in the case.
A crazy week in the Bronx all started with the death of a rapper by the name of Ty Swish. On July 8th, 2021, Ty Swish, real name Taquil Daughtery, was killed inside his building on Prospect Avenue in the Bronx at just the age of 19 years old. He had been shot in the eye and then ran outside the building where he collapsed. A family friend found him unconscious, sprawled out on the ground outside the building. He was rushed to the hospital where he was later pronounced dead. The gunman fled in a dark-colored four-door sedan. Ty Swish wasn't directly involved in the Bronx beef. He was a member of a gang called Sex Money Murder, but he was cool with some members of the 800 YGs. The police believed that a Rayway member by the name of J Rip was one of the people involved in Ty Swish's death.
New at 5, we're hearing from the families of two teens shot and killed in the Bronx. This is surveillance video of one of those victims, just 13 years stumbling into a restaurant after police say he was shot. We're freezing part of the video here.
If you're a producer, you need high quality melodies like these.
Here because it's just too difficult to watch.
Just 3 days after the death of Ty Swish, members of the 800 YGs would seek out revenge for him. On July 11, 2021, J Rip, real name Jarian Elliott, and a friend were walking on the street when a male gunman got out of the back seat of a black sedan outside and opened fire at the two of them. J Rip's friend would get away, but J Rip was shot in the chest and ankle and ran into a cafe. He would collapse and be taken to the hospital, where he would tragically be pronounced dead at just 13 years old. The entire incident was captured on surveillance footage. Although he was just 13 years old, J Rip already had been arrested 8 different times, including for robbery and assault, and had been locked up twice that year before being dumped back on the street.
And you see it, man. What happened? The Most High corrects them, has mercy on them, send their ass to jail or something. They come out worse than when they went in, man. And they come out proud, man. They'll say, yeah, they couldn't hold me. Yeah, slime, whatever they say, man. But you see, the Most High ain't playing with you young ninjas, man. Right? You degenerates, man. You basically you ain't good to the Most High, man. Why? Because you set at naught all his counsel, man. You didn't seek him, man. You wanted to just be a nigga in the street and kill each other. Back and forth, man. That's all you do, man. But yet, you got enemies, real natural-born enemies, God-given enemies that you won't even look at to touch, man. But your brothers, you'll kill them in an instant, man. This is Jeremiah continuing, Jeremiah 2, verse 21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine. So the Most High made us noble, man. The Most High made the nation of Israel, his nation, a righteous nation. Right? And what it said, lowly, a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? How have you become a wicked, demonic ass nigga, man? That's gonna kill your brother, man. 13 years old. Took it off the earth, man. Took off the earth, man. 13. Don't know a damn thing, man. But how to kill a brother that look like you, man. Right? This is what the Most High is doing to you unreasonable, wicked as Jakes, man. Young as Jakes. And everybody knows the Bronx is wicked as hell, man. Every time I hear the Bronx, my hair stand up on my damn arm, man. I can't stand the Bronx, man. There's nothing out there but death, man. And you can see why. Running all through the Bronx, man. Nothing but death. Right? So this is Jeremiah. Well, let me go. Oh, yeah, I'll finish on that. Ezekiel chapter 22. Right? Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 17. And it reads, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, well, let me share it. Let me share it. It's a lock here. 1 second. Right? Ezekiel 22 and 17. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross. Right? Let's look it up, man. Let's look up. Look up dross. Slovakia. Oh no, it's not working. Let's go on this. Right, dross.
Dross. Dross.
Dross. It says something regarded as worthless, rubbish. Right? So the Most High regarded you worthless, man. Rubbish. Why? Because you refuse to hearken to the voice of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You set at naught all his counsel, man. So then what? You're disregarded. You're rubbish, man. So I'm going to read that again. Ezekiel 22:18. Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross. 2/3 of the nation of Israel has become dross to the Most High, man. All they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace. They are even the dross of silver, meaning the dust of silver. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because ye are all become dross, behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace, to blow the fire upon you. To blow fire upon it, to melt it. So will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. How's the Most High going to melt you, man? Through thermonuclear missiles, man. The Most High is going to melt you niggas, man. Because all you can think about when you wake up is killing your brothers, man. That's all you think about. The Most High is going to leave you here because World War III is about to kick off, man. And when you get that signal on your phone, missile alert, and you ain't got nowhere to go. You can't go in your house and get under your bed. You can't go in the bathroom and lay in the tub, right? You can't do nothing, man. The Most High is going to leave you there, meaning he ain't going to deliver you. You ain't going up in the chariots, man. He going to leave you on this earth and what? And melt you. Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof, man. You're going to be melted, man. Right? In Zechariah 14 and 12, it tells you that your eyes are going to consume away in your head, and your tongue is going to consume away in your mouth. Paraphrase. Right? That's what's going to happen to you niggas, man. Because you refuse to listen to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All this going on in the world, and all you can think about is just still killing your brothers, man. 13 years old, 16 years old, 17-year-old, just out here being damn degenerates, man. Let's continue, man.
2 members of the 800 YGs would eventually be caught and charged with his murder. An 800 member by the name Squeeze, real name Jaleel Khalif, is believed to be the gunman, and another 800 member by the name of Taco Guns, real name Justin Baez, is believed to have been his accomplice. The police also believe another member of 800 by the name of Raw G's was there as well. Not even 24 hours after J-Rip's death, the bloodshed would continue.
Around 11:30 Sunday night by the corner of East 178th Street and Webster Avenue in the Bronx, police say 2 men pulled scooters up next to a cab Medrano was taking to a recording studio. They then shot him in his head and chest, killing him.
Following the death of J-Rip, his associates would seek out to avenge him instantly. Just 8.5 hours after the death of J-Rip, a known 800 YG's member by the name of Raw G's, real name Ramon Gil Medrano, entered an Uber and was waiting for it to take off. Rajiz had mocked J-Rip's death on social media and had been believed to have been present for J-Rip's murder. While he was sitting in the Uber, 2 gunmen on scooters would ride by and open fire.
What's up, y'all? It's Julian Gordon from the Multifamily Movement, aka Mr. Multifamily, and I'm here at Generational Wealth Conference. Make some noise, Multifamily.
Fire on him. He was shot in the head and chest and died instantly. In fact, the whole incident was caught on video. The crazy thing about it is that Ross shouldn't have even been free at the time. He was wanted for an armed carjacking at the time of his death, and it was one of 3 open gun cases he had against him in family court, all stemming from incidents in the previous 7 months to his death. According to the police report, 2 16-year-olds were charged with Raw's death. One of them goes by the name of No Love Munna, and he is allegedly J-Rip's cousin. Surprisingly, No Love was released from jail, but since he's a juvenile, there's no way of checking his paperwork to see why. The very next day after the death of Raw G's, the 800 YGs would be out looking to avenge him. As I mentioned earlier, one of the people charged for J-Rip's death is an 800 YG member by the name of Taco Guns. Taco and Raw were very close friends, so losing Raw would hit Taco hard and make him eager for revenge. On July 12, 2021, a famous rapper and member of DOA by the name of Dougie B was walking with another person on East 184th Street and Washington Avenue when Taco Guns and other unidentified individuals spotted them and opened fire on them. Dougie B and his associate survived this incident, but suffered injuries. Dougie got shot in the leg, but was able to make a full recovery. As a result of this incident, various Bronx in their song mocking him.
So you just see the wickedness, man. Right? And it keeps getting worse and worse, man. Right? What are you gonna do with these types of niggas, man? The Most High gonna put their light out, man. That's what he gonna do. Right? Let's get Lamentation, right? Get this what I want. Because you can't tell me the scriptures ain't real, man. Lamentation 2, right? On jump to verse 21. It says, the young and the old lie on the ground in the streets. My virgins and young men are fallen by the sword, man. Right? What's the modern day sword? The gun. Thou hast slain them in the day of thine anger. Thou hast killed and not pitied, man. That's going into Esau, Edom. But you can also give that for Jake too, man. Because Jake has no pity, right? And they kill each other, man, like it's going out of style, man. Hey, the way you put this is that these Israelites that act like this, they actually Edomites, man. They are Edomites, right? They work for Esau, Edom, man. Right? That's what it is. They work for Esau, Edom, man. Jeremiah. Right? 5. Let's get Jeremiah 5, right? Jeremiah 5, verse 23. Saw that 23. But this people have a revolting and rebellious heart, man. Right? They are revolted and gone. These little demonic ninjas, they are gone, man. Their minds are through, man. They got blood on their minds, man. They got death on their minds all the time. These ninjas got some heavy demons on them, man. Neither say in their heart, let us now fear the Lord. They don't say that. They don't say, you know what, man, we got to change our ways, man. This ain't never going to end, man. We got to change. Right? It says, neither say in their heart, let us now fear the Lord our power, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of harvest, man. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholding good things from you. So the Most High is saying the blessings are being withheld from you because of your disobedience and your wickedness, man. Right? Like I said earlier, this is why Yahweh Shem Yahushua has a remnant, the elect, man. Because looking at this, you know these niggas ain't going to change, man. They're going to wax worse and worse and worse. Verse 26, for among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait, as he that setteth snares, meaning traps. They set a trap, they catch men. And what do they do when they catch these men? They put each other to death, man. Not even 8 hours after, not even 24 hours after, not even 6 hours after. Hey, they out like wolves, man. Looking for prey. And it's prey that looks like them, man. They out there seeking to kill their brothers, man. Hours from each other. Right? And they show no remorse. They show no remorse, man. Let's get back to it. I got one more. So actually, 2 more. I'm going to shut it down. Right? Let me get one real quick. Slock it. 2nd Esdras, chapter 5, verse 8. And it reads, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. So these women that birth these children in these last days, they're going to be birthing monsters, man. And that's what you see on the screen, man. Monsters, killing monsters, right? Monsters, man. Monsters. Nothing but monsters, man. You know? And the Most High puts monsters out their misery, man. Right? 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to be put out of Israel, man. They ain't seen nothing yet. They out here doing all this. Imagine when the society collapses, man. It's going to be a wild, wild west out here, man. Right? Just like that. Let's continue. I got one more. We're going to shut it down. Well, Salakia, let me play that back. Salakia. All right, Salakia.
In the death of J. Rip. He's also facing attempted murder charges in the shooting that injured Dougie B. Surprisingly, Squeeze has been released from jail, even though he was also charged with J. Rip's death. It's sad to see senseless violence take over the minds and lives of people at such a young age. Let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comment section. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
And you seen it, man. You see it. It's just crazy, man. And you see these ninjas. I don't like, man. They just a bunch of niggas, man. This is it right here, man. This is Israel right here, man. This is Israel right here, man. Right? This is Israel for you. Right here, man. Should be my last one. I'm going to shut it down. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. But the third shall be left therein, man. 2 parts, that's 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to be cut off and die, man. Because they are degenerates, they are wicked, they have no compassion toward one another, they hate one another, right? All they want to do is kill each other. So the Most High said they are going to be cut off and die, man. Right? And he said what? But the third shall be left therein. What's the third? The 1/3, the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Which us brothers in this walk, in this faith, in this truth, right? We hope that we are of that number, right? And it says, and I will bring the third part through the fire. It ain't going to be no easy walk. It says, and will refine them as silver is refined, because when you refine jewelry, you know, you take all the dust off, all the in the spiritual sense, the wickedness off, right? The evil, right? And you clean, you know, a brother or sister up, man. And then they shine, man. How? Through the words of the Lord, man. Through the spirit of the Lord. But 2/3, they all become as dross, man. And they're going to be put out of the nation of Israel on this side. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakal Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. Hey, repent, Israel, because, hey, we almost up out of here. Until the 2/3, man, you don't repent, you're going to get put out, man. Shalom, Israel. Until next time. Love y'all. Shalom.